Yeah, I'm back. What's up?
Possible 207.
Have my
Witnesses
music
reporting
playing
an
and shit?
obstruction. Officers needed in Upper Chinatown.
I'll set my earpiece to focus on muffled voices.
Er,
My earpiece picked up cries for help close by. Come on out. Stretch your legs.
Cops understaffed. I was afraid no one
I know. I had that music playing. Had that good music too.
Big mistake, pal.
My day.
Done.
Yo, I am super happy. Like, I'm mad happy. What the freak is that? What's that do? Oh yes, I got that thingy. Oh hell yes. But my day was great. I'm mad happy. Like, I got not one, but two kisses from Urza. Man, God is real. Then I came. Then after I got, then when I came home, well, I didn't go straight home. Like after I got off the bus, I went. Where did I go? I went with my grandmother somewhere. I fell asleep in the car twice. Long car rides make me sleepy. Damn. Urza said he's not. Damn, just shot through my happiness. I see how it is. But that's good to know that your love is real. I cry every time.
It's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stop that. Hey guys, you got prescriptions for this stuff?
They never have prescriptions.
Kick it up a notch. Like fish in a barrel.
Oh my god.
Me ever loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. I called you guys a ride.
Damn.
It'll be the one with the flashing red and blue lights.
We getting we getting all philosophical and shit. I'm just trying to say I'm happy. Why you being so serious? Chill out. Breathe. Are you gonna come at me like, are you gonna start bullying me like Hannah does? Like, what has gotten into you guys these last few months? Are y'all okay?
All units report of an assault. Officers near Novita, please report.
Is this the mosh pit? Great!
Bye.
I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Where's the fool I saved? Oh, there they are. Yeah, get off the roof. Oh fuck. I wonder, can I, like, please? There it is, because I was like, I don't want my controller vibrating. There we go. Yo, it is April 2nd. In exactly 2 days, it will be the birth date of the one and only Nagito Kamida. His birthday is April 4th, I believe, correct, right? I gotta make sure I'm not wrong.
Witness called in a mugging. Incident was reported near.
If I'm wrong, kill me now. Oh, no, it's April 4th. Psh, I was way off. Fuck everybody.
Trinity.
I could have sworn it's April 4th. I'm thinking about someone else. His birthday is in this month, though. I'm glad he's alright too. Like, um, wow. Why is he in the car? It's hot. That's dangerous. His birthday is Nagito's birthday is April 28th. The fact that I was so wrong on his birthday. I don't deserve the title of a fan anymore. Trash. Killing myself. Or at least I'm gonna have to slice my wrist like 28 times because that was disgusting.
We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. Says so right on the sign.
Woo.
Great. Now he's showing off.
All the time. When did I get that thing? I'm trying to figure out. Little brother did it.
Good old-fashioned.
Ah, okay. Understandable. My cousin's done that too when she lived in when she lived in an apartment. Weren't allowed to have pets really. Well, you could have a pet, but had to pay. And she was like, I'm not paying for nothing. So whenever like she had like inspections or whatever, she'd like take the dog somewhere else. Yeah, yeah, understandable. I, I've been there. I've been there, done that before. The Future Foundation.
Look, vintage crime stopping right there. Gotta split before the cops get here. Never know how they'll react to me.
All units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
Also, also, glad to hear you're getting a new ferret. That's cool. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down. I'm just gonna jump in.
Sleep it off.
No lube.
The hell was this?
Literally didn't see that coming.
None of them did. True, I did, but I got the day wrong. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna slice myself 24 times. All those aren't gonna fit on my arm, so I gotta make room. Whoa.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, get out. What do you want?
I want to show you something.
Hurry up.
Is it
Put a shirt on.
Go somewhere.
We left the dog. We just closed the door.
Oh, that's crazy. You probably heard some of that, but my sister was showing me a video. This girl was saying she can't use the bathroom in peace. So whenever she does anything, her I think it was her cousin's dog just comes in and busts the door down.
Okay, sure. I don't need sleep.
And there they go. They nonsense. Where is he? I'll say already. True. You right. Nagato be like, you forgot about... you forgot about trash about me? How wonderful. He like, just the way it should be.
I'm starting to feel weird being the only one not wearing orange.
Oh.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
Well, I don't think it's not following me.
Sorry, no entry during the performance.
These guys just... No! Awesome. Final wave.
Okay, you guys are really late.
Are you
I'm afraid there'll
serious?
be a no-show fee.
The things I do for... The work I put into my efforts. Oh, I broke his body. Oops. There goes the big boy.
You asked for it. Welcome to the air show.
Man, something just feels good about throwing a rocket. Where's the last person? Oh, there he is. Just having fun by himself.
The siege of Manhattan Fortress is over, milady.
Thanks. I'll send some buses to take those guys back to their cells. And please don't call me Milady ever again.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Nagato already like thinks of himself in a negative way anyway. I'm sure he just like if Hajime and Chiaki, you know, giving him like some positive love and affection, I'm sure at first, I'm sure normally he'd be like what would he say? I'm sure at first he'd be like, he'd tell them that they really shouldn't be doing all that. He's trash. But eventually, like, you know, they wouldn't stop, obviously. And then he'd accept that they're not gonna see him differently. Though I'm sure he would probably I'm not gonna say he's gonna try to change, but who knows? Maybe he might. Though I see it where it'd be like he'll just accept the fact that they see him, that they love him a lot, and he'll still like view himself in a negative manner though, because he just thinks that all the Ultimates are, he thinks that everyone with talent is better than he is, so he'll just like be like, no matter what you guys say, you guys are still better than me, and this and that on some ranking shit. Milady. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm gonna start saying Milady.
Local units, we're getting reports of muggings in the area. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
The Who Village? There.
Muggers, gotta jump in.
Oh my god. I can kick them into the... No, wrong way. Oh shit. Y'all lucky I couldn't kick you onto the ocean. Wait. Maybe him. Maybe him. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Stupid mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so...
Urza, I fucking love you. You are mad cute, my dude. I adore you.
All units, a break-in was just reported. Need immediate response to Chelsea, over.
I'll stop the criminals. Guys.
You guys don't look like locksmiths.
Oh shit.
So, you're all going to jail. Where I bet you'll be as good at breaking out as you were at breaking in.
You didn't get your hair cut again? Jesus Christ. Just get it cut already. I'm trying to see this evolved form. But hey. And what brought it on? Multiple things. Thing number one. Alright. I got 2 kisses. Bless. Then I just adore the fact that like after Sarah was going through her little... See? He did it again. He stares at me before he does it. I'm trying to see if it's okay, my dude. But after that happened, you pulled me into a hug. I love that. he like grabbed my sleeve and like he was like over here. I was like, hey, hug. I love that. Then like last night after I finished streaming and this morning, I was thinking about you. I was thinking some thoughts. Like I was about to, I was going to bombard you with some appreciation, but I was like, I'm gonna bring tears to Urza's eyes, and I don't think Urza wants that to happen, so I was like, let me not.
Drug deals and criminals. They go together like cookies and milk. Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma. I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
Impossible. How did you get past me?
Your shocks need some work.
I don't know how you got past me.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
And I remember all those crazy things you said. Didn't think about it, just went with it. You're always there, you're everywhere. But right now, I wish you were here. I love that fucking song. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? Battlefield, battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield. Yo, I remember back in 6th grade, me, Tyler, and our other friend, I'd always play that song. All the freaking time.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please.
Oh damn. Losers. Oh snap, he just snuck up to me and hit me in the back. No homo.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. Police are coming,
Yay.
so
I'm so glad to hear that. But pretty much, what I was going to say to you was pretty much like, what I was going to say was, you already know, I love you a lot. Love you. Always will, always have, never going to stop. And I was also going to say how I really, like I said before, I do really appreciate, that you confessed to me and that you're embracing it a lot more. I love that. I also think you're a cool person. Love your personality. You got a nice smile. I just love you as a person in general. Just love you. And I was like, and then like your love for me is truly appreciated. I love how you've made yourself comfortable in the pit, and you don't want to leave. Good. You don't need to leave. Stay. We have cookies. Probably. Also, I love how, like, when I do something, like, bad, like I like when I do something bad, you're like, get over here, and like, you're like, apologize, and I was like, it's fine. Also, also, you already know, I love the little pecks on the cheek I get. Your lips feel nice. I need y'all to like, I wonder, will they see this?
I could have sworn something was here. It's not.
Snoring now.
Oh shit, they ain't see that? That's awesome. True. You right. Someone's gotta keep him under control. I was talking to Hannah about that. I was like, y'all treat me like I'm a child, and Hannah was like, you're a grown child. Oh.
Got eyes on Spider-Man. I'll shut your mouth permanently. Crush your skull.
Hey. I mean, I'm not saying all this just to like make you feel good or anything. Like I truly mean it. It comes from the heart. It really comes from the heart.
Uh-oh. More of them.
Spider-Man, turns out we busted 4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
Not only that, take the fact that I've known you for a long time, take that fact out of the picture and just keep the fact of like how close we are. Like if I had let's say I had met you in middle school or something, and I met you during high school and we became friends, and over the course, you know, the feelings came and you were talking, I'd still say these things and I would still mean them. Like it doesn't matter how long I've known you. What matters is like, you know, the bond we form, the trust we have, all that stuff like that. Like, I love you a lot. And I'll say it as many times as you want me to. And I'll say it as many times as I want to. Messages. Oh, snap.
Oh, anyone want to surrender? No?
It's gonna be great. Holy shit.
Place is locked down, Captain. Actually,
Cam Knuckles.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work.
my bad.
I know it's gonna be quite the experience. I'll be like, oh my god, a cat, finally in the same house as me, without visiting hours. I say visiting hours because my one friend in elementary school who lived near my house, who lived nearby, her mom was friends with mine, and we'd always go to her house all the time, and she had a cat, and I loved her cat. I'd always like just hang out. I'd always just be near her cat. And then also, years later, my mom had another friend, and this friend also had a cat. So we'd walk there sometimes, and you know, I'd be near that cat too. It's pretty much every single friend I've had or my mom has had, they own a cat. And I was like, I can't have my own cat because mom's allergic.
All units, we've got another break-in in progress. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
He said we got a what and a who now? Okay. Where's that at? It's pretty close.
keys? Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Hopefully he does. Watch a cat finally gets into the house and the cat dislikes me. It's alright though. I won't be mad at it. I might look at the cat hating people like I do. It's amazing.
Attention units. Civilians need help following a severe collision. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
No. What I like about cheese is that you can put on veggies and it tastes so good. Yeah. Yo, why is Shun and Kite so badass? And now Urz is like, who are Shun and Kite? Shun is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 character. Kite is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal character. If I had to pick one I like better, I like Kite. Kite's a badass. Kite's cool. He rocks. My guy Kite's a savage. Kite is the one rival in Yu-Gi-Oh! That the protagonist could not beat. In original Yu-Gi-Oh! We had Kaiba, rival of Yugi. He lost all the time. Only time he won against Yugi was when he cheated. Not cheated, but he played dirty. Rival number 2, we had Chaz Princeton, rival of Jaden Yuki. I don't think he's never beaten Jaden either. Their first duel, he called it a fluke, but nah, Jaden whooped your ass. Then we have our third rival. We have Jack Atlas. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yusei's rival. He was Yusei's rival. And all that jazz. He beat Yusei like off screen like once. And then after that, Yusei was getting the W's. Their final duel was epic. Come on now. Y'all know it was. Then we have rival number 4. There are 2 rivals to number 4. We had Shark and Kite. Shark, he beat Yuma in their first duel. Then the second time, he lost. Yeah, the second duel he lost. Then we had Kite. He is the only rival to never be beaten. Like Yuma, when they first met, he almost destroyed Yuma, but he had to leave because his little brother was like pretty sick, and he had to go take care of him. He had to go see if he was all right. Then when they dueled again in their second round, the duel was a lot more even because, you know, Yuma was stronger. Yuma's the one protagonist who isn't skilled at the beginning. Like every protagonist except Yuya. Not Yuya. Every protagonist except Yuma were like super good at dueling. Yuma, he was awful and got better at it. But yeah, he could never beat Kite. Kite is also the only rival to have died, because Kite died. No, he's not the only rival. Shark died too. Shark died. Kite died because he was fighting someone, and you know, his suit he was wearing that protected him from, I think they were in space or something like that, and his suit, you know, got destroyed from the duel, and he, and he died. And then Shark, he died because he was while he was the main, all the rivals aren't evil. They're always they're like anti-heroes or sometimes just protagonists. And Shark, he was a hero. He was an antagonist turned anti-hero turned protagonist, and then he became, I don't want to say antagonist, but he was the final boss at the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Time for a shift change, huh? Good. 'Cause these other guys, not impressing me.
I'm giving a whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Lesson.
That place is supposed to be a bespoke furniture manufacturer.
I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! AMVs recently.
And this might come as a shock, but I don't think they're really bespoke.
Then we have then I guess we have other rivals. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 rivals, which is, Renji? Or Reiji? Whatever his freaking name is, rival to Yuya. And now we have Revolver, who was the rival for Yusaku.
Glad to see more of you.
Oh god, jumped off of him.
Kick it up a notch.
I'm glad. Yu-Gi-Oh's like that one. Yu-Gi-Oh's like my favorite childhood series. I love it so much.
Never touches the ground.
Revolver, man, his duels with Yusaku were crazy. I think duel number 1 was a draw. Duel number 2, I think he left. Duel number 3 was a draw. And then duel number 4, Yusaku finally won. I was like, waiting for those two to duel was like some heartache type stuff. I was like, can y'all hurry up and have like a freaking actual conclusion? Please? Thank you. I love that. That's great. Blue Angel still had the best deck. I don't care. Her new deck ain't as cool as the other one. Her other deck was awesome. I mean, come on. Everyone hates a burn deck, but I love them. Okay, I hate going against burn decks, but we all love using them. What is a burn deck? A burn deck pretty much revolves around using... You don't really attack. It's mainly focused on effects and card. It's mainly based on effects that deal damage to your opponent's life points. Like Blue Angel's deck revolves around burn damage. Her monsters, when they're summoned, you take damage. Drawing a card will make you take damage. That kind of thing. I love it. I was like, ugh, burn damage. The worst decks are stall decks. Those decks just make the duel last way too long until you run out of cards. Like the opponent runs out of cards to draw. Because if you can't draw any more cards in your deck, you lose automatically. Love me, hate me, say what you want about me.
Report of a kidnapping. Witness reported location as the yards.
My suit's onboard AI can tell me the most likely area where the victim is.
Oh shit. Oh, he's right here.
Hold on, I'll get you out.
Thanks. The cops understaffed. I was afraid no one would find me.
There, those are the guys who did it.
There's also things that are like, they're called like rush decks. Those kind of decks are like decks that revolve around you getting monsters, as many monsters on the field as you can, like really fast. For example, there's an archetype called the Fur Hire monsters. Fur Hire, it's a pun on for hire. Okay. But those monsters are pretty much that's a whole rush archetype where you can get as many of them on the field as you can, and the same revolves around the Black Wings. They're also like an archetype for rush decks, and I guess you can also count the Madolches, which are like cute looking cards. They can get pretty. They can be pretty rushy, depending on the correct combos you use for them. Then they're just regular archetypes, like there's Cyber Dragons, Madolche, Black Wings for hire, Elemental Heroes, Destiny Heroes, regular dragons, those kind of things, fire types. When I play Yu-Gi-Oh, my favorite deck to use is a Lightsworn deck. Those decks. It's a rush deck, but it's also very risky to use. You got to be careful with it, cuz using a Lightsworn deck equals yourself losing cards from your deck, because when you summon a Lightsworn monster, you might descend at the end of your turn. You might need to send maybe 2 cards or 3 cards from your deck to the graveyard, and other cards revolve around you doing the same. But it's only because so you can bring out the ace monster of that archetype, and it is the Judgment Dragon. You need to have at least 5 or 4 different Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard, and then you'll be able to summon it. And once you summon it, you pretty much, I don't want to say you're set for victory, but gotta be careful. Is Judgment Dragon easy to summon? Yes, it is. It actually is pretty easy to summon, but gotta be careful, because when you're sending cards from your deck to the graveyard, one of those cards might be Judgment Dragon, and you can't get it back because it can't be special summoned from the graveyard. You'll need a card that will allow you to get it from the graveyard and put it in your hand, not in the field. Certain card that most people use for that is Monster Reincarnation. Oh, of course. Like when we live together, I'll teach you. I'll buy some cards. I'll teach you.
Hold on. Everyone's safe. I should let fire and rescue do their jobs.
Like some rules to know like about it is like, you know, there ways you can win are if your opponent surrenders, obviously. Opponent's life points reach 0. If they run out of cards to draw from their deck. And if you have like some cards that can grant you pretty much an instant win. Like, I believe Exodia can do Exodia is one of those cards that can give you an instant win. If you have all 5 pieces of Exodia, like both arms, both his legs, and then Exodia himself, if you have those cards in your hand, you win the duel automatically. Exodia's oh no, not Exodia. There's also the what was it? There's also the Destiny board. That can give you an instant win. And then if you're using a stall deck, you would want to have the card Final Countdown. If you can make the duel last for 20 turns, you win automatically. How many life points do you start off with? In the anime, they start with 4,000 life points, but in an actual real life game, you start with 8,000 life points. A deck can hold up to the limit amount of cards you can have in your deck is, I believe, 60. But 60 is not an amount you want to hold in your deck because it will make it harder to get the cards you want and that kind of thing. And the least amount of cards you can have in your deck is 40. You cannot have below 40 cards. Also, of course, when I do teach you, we'll need to look at the ban list because, you know, some cards are too pretty broken, so they have to ban them. Well, tournament-wise, like if you ever went to a tournament, there are certain cards you need to know that you can and can't use. But if you're playing a game just for fun, it's fine. And when you do make a deck, you can only have a copy of 3 cards in your deck. Can't have more than 4. And then there are some cards where you can only have 1 copy in your deck. Like for example, the card Monster Reborn, you can only have 1. You cannot have 2. Cyber Dragon, you're only allowed to have. I think you can have 2 Cyber Dragons. I think you're allowed to have 2 Cyber Dragons.
But my mask can zero in on muffled sounds. It kinda tied up.
Shut up.
Kidnap victim might make.
Oh, wait. I'll save you in a second. Gotta read the newspaper.
Possible body heat signature in this area. Hold on, I'll get you out. Never thought I was getting out. Thank you. There! Those are the guys who did it! And we're done. I forgot to ask why they call it kidnapping if the victim's not a...
Yeah, Peter asking the real questions. Archetypes. Your cat's cute, but archetypes are pretty much like they're cards that revolve around a certain type. Like for example, the Blackwings. They're just a bunch of monsters. They're a bunch of cards that revolve around themselves. Like for example, when building a deck, there are things called related cards. So if you want it to be like let's say you're looking up cards related to Blackwing, Bow of the Spear, you'll get a whole list of other Blackwing monsters, magic, and trap cards, and pretty much just have everything that's. It's pretty much you just have everything's related to each other. Like Madolches have their own. Like Madolches cards are voted for. Madolches, Cyber Dragons cards revolve solely around that. There's the Magicians. You got Magician cards like Dark Magician, all that kind of stuff. Dark Magician Girl.
Try hitting me. I hit back.
Fright Furs, which are like fusion monsters. The trick stars. That's what they're called. Those are an archetype. They're like they're part of that. They're like and the anime character Blue Angel uses them for her burn damage deck. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's like yeah, you're right. Like a little subcategory. You got it. There's there are I don't know if there's a correct term for them, but there's a correct term, but people call them like there's destruction decks, where it's pretty much like it revolves around you destroying your opponent's hand and their deck, so that way they're pretty much unable to do anything. Like they're just at your mercy at that point. Like for example, the monster card Morphing Jar. If Morphing Jar has a flip effect, if it's flipped face up, both players have to discard their entire hand and then pick up 5 new cards. Because it does that, that is hand destruction and deck destruction at the same time. Because let's say your opponent has some good cards in their hand, waiting to do a combo, but you've done hit them in the Morphing Jar, so they have to get rid of their entire hand, and that destroys their combo. Then they got to pick up like 5 new cards, so it's like, ah, dang, their deck is getting smaller. Because sometimes someone's deck is bigger than yours or smaller than yours, so it's like a deck destruction deck can kind of give you an advantage. And then there's also like another card you could have, Needleworm. If Needleworm is flipped face up, your opponent has to send 5 cards from their deck to the graveyard.
Hope crime would decline post-Fisk. Might have been too optimistic.
Then there's another card, Morphing Jar number 2 or 3, whatever it's called. And if that one's flipped face up, all monsters on the field, except from all monsters on the field, return to their owner's decks, and then you go through your deck until you can find monsters that are able to be summoned to the set on the field. So like, let's say you pick up a spell card, you can't use it, put it to the graveyard. Trap card, can't use it, put it in the graveyard. A monster that has a high level or can't be summoned, put it to the graveyard. And you keep doing that. So it's like your deck is getting smaller and smaller until you can summon something, which is another form of deck destruction. This bitch said new profile pic. Oh, what's up? I didn't see you there. Don't scream that out loud. I'm wearing black and white. That's how I get caught and then killed.
All units, report of a chase in progress. Verge at the east village.
Chase don't concern me. I'm Spider-Man. Not Chase Man. Ha! He got jokes. Oops. I ain't even on here.
Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour. What the heck, Will? Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Yo. Snafu is getting an English dub. I cannot believe that. And it's not an April Fool's joke either. That's crazy. I look forward to Snafu. Whee! What is Snafu? Well, it's got several titles. It's an anime, but it's got several titles. It's My Teenage Romantic Comedy, Snafu. My Teenage Romantic Comedy is as wrong as I expected, or its shortened other short title, Origairu. And it's pretty much like, it's a really okay. I introduced a friend of mine to watch it, and she watched it, and she said when she first watched it, she thought the show was pretty boring, which I can understand because the show does seem very, very slow. But it's actually, once you like look at it with like a deeper meaning, it's actually a very good series. Darn near, heck. I dare call it a masterpiece. Pretty much what the anime is about is the main character, Hachiman Hikigaya, one of my favorite male anime characters of all time. He is a guy, he's a high schooler. He believes that youth is a lie, and he just hates pretty much everybody. He just hates everybody. His teacher forces him to join a club with this girl, and pretty much this club is to where he has to help other students with their problems. Like if a student has like a certain issue, they'll come talk. It's like counseling in a sense. And Hachiman does not want to do this. Like, he hates it so much, but he's like, he has no choice. He's just being forced by his teacher. So he's like, I'll help these students, fine. But when he's helping them, he does it in a way to where they will hate him afterwards because he does not want friendship, doesn't want any of that. He doesn't believe in any of that. He thinks it's all dumb, fake, doesn't care. There's like literally only, I want to say there's probably like one person he cares about in that show, and it's Saika. Cause when he first sees Saika, first he thinks Saika's a girl, but Saika's like, no, I'm a boy. And Hachiman just like has like a small crush on him. Not like he wakes up and he sees him. He's like, he looks at him and he's like, call me by my name. And he calls him by his name. Like he didn't, cause like in, you know, anime they call them by their last names, but he called him by his first name and he liked that. And then one time he was asleep, woke up and he was like, call me by. He was like, can you make me breakfast every morning? And that kind of thing. Then there's another time where like they go to a trip and Saika actually says Hachiman's name in his sleep, and Hachiman's like, this is dangerous. But Hachiman's a character, like he hates pretty much everybody and everything. He has a very interesting philosophy on life. His quotes are awesome. He's anime Batman. And but as the show progresses, he tries to change and be a better person. Cause like, you know, once he's with this girl, a new girl comes and joins the club, and he gets close to both of them, and they all become like an interesting trio of friends. And that's pretty much what it is. It's just like a slice of life type show. Can seem slow, but when you look at it in a deeper meaning, and like look at their ideologies and their way they view things, it's nice. Like literally, there's one quote. What makes me love Hachiman is like his quotes, and how funny he is. Like he was talking about romance, and he says, "The god of romance, a retard." And then he also said, then the girl was like, I think it was the girl, the teacher, but one of them were like, how does it feel being hated by everyone? And he was like, having someone acknowledge your existence is a wonderful thing. I was like, dang. I was like, I love that man. Oh, snap. They almost saw me. That was close. But who cares? Yeah, he's not crazy at all. He's just very apathetic. He just has like a very outlook on like on life. Like he just don't care.
Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donut.
But eventually, as the show progresses, you know, he gets his, you know, character development. He starts, you know, I'm not gonna say developing feelings, but like he tries to be a better person, cause he is kind of a jerk. I actually need to rewatch that show because it's been a long behind time since I've seen it, so I can't really give too many clear details on things like his development.
Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving.
And I'm not even gonna attempt to say anything about his development because I don't want to give like no false info. But yeah, he's one of my favorite MCs ever.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
I know that you can find. I've seen some.
And more of them.
Like,
No shoving.
I know I've seen some on YouTube. Like you can like I've seen some people do like character analysis on him. But there are a lot of character analysis on Hachiman on YouTube. They're pretty old, but you know, you can still find some. Like he's pretty much he's like an anti-hero in a sense.
I came here to web bad guys.
Like he'll help you, but when he helps you, you're gonna hate him afterwards.
And we're done.
And that's exactly what he wants. Yeah. Yeah, I was just checking to see other there are I was like, yeah, you just type in the MC's name and you can find a lot of things about him. I know there's like one thing. Like there's one thing that's just posted like 4 days ago on him. I have to look. I've never really watched some of the analyses, but I have to look at some of them. Pretty sure some of them are good because he's a good character. Many people like as I said, the show can be boring to you, but like those who actually sat through and watched both seasons can say that it is a very high quality series.
Captain, I've got
Like it's not your everyday.
probable cause you need.
It's not your typical rom-com.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
I mean, what kind of chips we talking about? I ain't beating nobody up for no random bag of chips. If they're barbecue chips, Gundam, I'm sorry. I gotta beat you up for a second, cause barbecue chips are great. I love barbecue chips. My favorite chips. Also, speaking of Danganronpa, I got my friend to fall in love with an AU I showed her. So, I showed her an image. I showed her an AU of Demon Kokichi and Saihara as a priest. She loved it. She's like, I love that AU. She's like, I'm not even in the fandom, but that AU gives me life. I was like, yo, I love it too. Here, hurry, hurry. Get him, Spider-Man. No. Oh God.
Someone needs a nap.
Yeah, Tosuka is the guy he has like a crush on. Well, it's not like flat out stated he has a crush on him, but people think he does. Like it's not flat out stated he has a crush. It's more like implied based on Hachiman's reactions when he sees him. Like he's super nice to him. Like he's the one person he's really nice to. But yeah, that's him.
You're done.
You see, look. Oh, cool, awesome. And many people, oh, since you've seen what Tosuka looks like, I'm sure you've already seen like an image of Hachiman. And if you have, you've probably noticed like different art styles. Is because like season 1's art, I prefer season 1 art style over season 2's, but I ain't mad at it. But many people say that he has the eyes of a dead fish.
Hey, understudy! The role of homicidal demons will now be played by more homicidal demons! Reinforcements! Unless you're just Natalie
Ow.
Paparazzi? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh God.
Peter, that location's a clearinghouse for donations to loose charities. Clothes, books. They're trucked in from drop boxes all over town.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running. Which it looks like is their real priority. How do you backup guys get here so fast? I know it's not the 6th train.
Sure, I like his eyes too. I like his eyes too, but yeah, he's cool. Hachiman's cool. I don't know if you plan on looking at one of the I don't know if you plan on watching an analysis video on him. But if you do,
How do you guys tell each other apart? I mean, there's only so much
let me know what you think. I don't know if you probably might. I don't know. Since there's so many, you might watch one of them. I haven't really watched analysis videos on him, so I don't really know which one would be a good one to watch. But if I had to say, I say maybe give like the one that came out like 4 days ago a try. Okay. We'll see. Well, that anime got some, like that series got some attention. I think it's getting a season 3 after so friggin' long, and now it's getting dubbed. I'm sitting here like, okay, 2019. Telling you, all this stuff was planned. This is too much. Like too much stuff is being announced. It's too good to be true.
MJ, I've got the place locked down.
Great. I'll call in an anonymous tip. I bet if the police check out those drop boxes, they'll find something more interesting than secondhand jeans.
Mm-hmm. God damn it. I'll be back. Oh, is he? How so? What is making him become as such? Did Weeby's analysis like open your eyes or something? Or like, are you just like, what brought that up? What y'all done did to the McFrickin' fan? Sounds so weird. Okay, okay. That's cool. I remember when I first played Danganronpa 2. I didn't really like Kazuichi that much. I just thought he was just like, you're just Hagakure, but less annoying. And less of a sleaze. But then, during my second playthrough of the game, I was like, Kazuichi, you're cool. I like you, dude. And then, you know, the anime soon came out, and I watched the anime, and I just saw how he acted in the anime, and I was like, I love Kazuichi, he's awesome.
All units report of an assault. Backup requested near Trinity. Over.
My boy had a hole, got a hole. The outfit he wears in the anime, he actually never washes that. He never washes it.
You wanna fight? It's your lucky day. Oh what? It's not fun getting beat up? We'll sit with that for a while.
You were just in time.
No problem, girl. Never forget when also that's true, he doesn't watch that one either. Yeah, the one in the anime and the one he wears now. The one he wore in the game and the one that he wore in the anime, he never watched either of them. Hence another reason why Sonya's like, get him away from me. Also, never forget after friggin' Hyoko spiked everyone's food and got them all turned on. Let's not forget when Sonya was feeling some type of way and Kazuichi was all like, hang on, Miss Sonya, Soda's here to help. And he was unzipping his clothes, and Fuyuhiko was like, no, put the shirt back on. He was like, stop it, man, resist the sexiness. He's like, resist it. And then he was like, get off me, Miss Sonya needs me. I was like, no, Sonya, run. Crap. He's gonna see me.
Yeah, we all got expenses. The boss never let us down before, and he won't. I'm sure whoever knew about it.
Where'd he go? Oof. Ooh. Okay.
You're just not very observant.
There's one more sniper fool. Oh. Never mind. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Hang on. I remember yesterday we were talking about like what kind of animals the characters would be. Yeah, he is a good coward. He's cool. He's a bro. He's a bro. Plus, you know, it's usually when it comes to characters, if I don't like you, it's either I gotta see something like I gotta see a good analysis on you that'll open my eyes, or your free time events gotta be good. Kazuichi had good free time events. He was like an outcast delinquent. His first friendship didn't go so well. Come on.
Did I start on you?
Get him!
A rodent. Listen. He's gonna be a puppy. God damn it. Kokichi's a mouse. Nagito's gonna be a puppy.
The boss wants Spider-Man's head!
What would... No, man, would Suichi... Yo, would Suichi be a puppy? No, would Suichi be a puppy or a bunny? I don't know, Naegi's a bunny. Saika, Snake.
Okay, now I'm just showing off. You guys are late. Don't worry. I got plenty of face kicks left.
Suichi's a rabbit? Alright. I was like, I know Naegi is. What is Byakuya?
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends.
Spider-Man, I checked records and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
Another gadget? You're fine!
Oh, great, more of them. Guys, Fisk isn't here. You could have just bailed. Reinforcements again? This is only a...
Oh, I was saying what would Byakuya be?
acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars.
Whoa. Yo, why didn't I think of a lion? I should have thought of a lion, cause I can't believe I didn't think of a lion. What about Kyoko? What do you see Kyoko as?
Enough talk. Take cover! Look out! Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be so hard to figure out what kind of animal a character could be. That's crazy. Like there's so many. So what's Kazuichi? A chihuahua? Like what? Okay. What about... Those are mine. What about Hagakure? Is he a chihuahua? One of these characters are gonna be a chihuahua, dang it.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Holy crap! Man, that was close.
Drug
Yes!
Dogs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity.
A
Definitely
horse.
top
Jesus.
five. Or bottom 5. However, that works. Gotta split before the cops get here.
Jesus Christ, a horse. That's tough. That's wild. Is Asahina a dolphin?
Never know how they'll react to me.
Hey, I got it right. Alright, alright. What about Kaido?
207, kidnapping reported. Backup requested.
What would Kaido be? Where's the kidnapping? Oops. My fault. They're gone.
Armed robbery in progress. Need officers on scene in the financial district.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette!
I mean, oops. Ha. Where's the, okay. That's true. I think I know they did. I'm pretty sure one. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure one of the characters. I'm pretty sure Maki compared him to being an animal. Said, "What are you, a puppy or something like that?" When in chapter 4, when he was like, "Maki roll, snow." I'm not gonna lie, that'd be me though. That would be me. I've never seen snow in my life. If I go anywhere and I'm seeing some snow, you best believe I'm running around. And I'm like, oh my god, snow, it's snow, it's snow. I would be a whole child. I'll be more childish than I already am. Cause I'll just be super ecstatic. I've never seen it before. In the future, I'm gonna go somewhere out of state where it snows and just like chill there and see it. Hopefully, maybe, I pray. I wanna see some snow.
Officers needed to assist trapped civilians following a car crash. Officers near Nolita, please report.
But being warm sucks, man. I'd rather stay out there and freeze to death because it's my first time. Just imagine, I'll play in the snow for like a long time. I'll play for a long time in the snow. And Urza is gonna be all like, Davion, it's time to go back inside. I don't want to go inside yet, Davion. It's time to go back inside. I don't want to. And then Urza is gonna give me that face, and I'd be like, fine. It's like I'm not ready yet. Don't make me go inside yet. Yeah, you're going to, unfortunately. North Carolina. I'll go somewhere. In the future, well, you'll be living with me, but like, so I don't even have to ask. I was gonna be like, would you like to travel somewhere with me? But I was like, do I even have to ask that question? Love me, hate me, say what you want about me. I was like, come on. True. That'd be great. The future's gonna be fun. The future's gonna be fun. Like, it's literally gonna be me and you. Living together, living together, traveling together. I'm gonna be all yours, my dude. Finally, Urza gets to see what Davion behind the scenes. What's he like in his home life? What does he eat for breakfast? Does he eat breakfast? What do his pajamas look like? I don't wear pajamas. It's just shorts and it's just shorts and a t-shirt. Sometimes no t-shirt at all.
How are you gonna say something like that and say no disrespect?
But most likely no t-shirt at all. Sleeping with a shirt on is overrated. Ooh, ooh.
Let's play the quiet game.
Shush. No bad vibes.
Get him! The boss wants Spider-Man's head! Have some of this!
In the future, if I catch you being sad, I'ma smother you. With love, of course. It's fine. There's no need to hold me to that, cause you already know I'm going to do it. Oh snap. Warning. Warning. Knock. Knock before you enter my room. I won't have a shirt. Most likely. But then again, I'm sure Urza would love that sight. Urza's gonna be like, screw the darn door. Urza's gonna be like, screw knocking. This is my house too. This is my room though. It says childishly. It's my room though. I'm not even kidding, I really would be like that. I would get too comfortable. I'd be like, finally, my own place. I'm just messing with you. You don't have to knock. Sorry, sorry, it's alright. You don't have to knock. I'm just messing with you.
You're all showing up in clown cars.
Cause 100% out of 100% out of 100%, it's gonna happen. Like I said, I'm gonna get like soups. I'm gonna get like super comfortable. I could be like fixing something to eat or whatever, like early in the morning. Just no shirt, just no shirt. Urza happens to be up at the same time. Comes in the kitchen, bam. Just bare chest, just right there. I'm like, sup.
And we're done. Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
Yeah, I still have no money though. I'm Peter Parker. I don't pay rent. Any random missions gonna pop up at me? Like Mike Jones. That reference went nowhere. It's fine. %, out of 10, it'll be just us. It's okay. We both gonna get super comfortable. It's just gonna be you and me. But with that being said, we're gonna stop here. Today was a nice day. Got my kisses in. It was cool. Chill. It's cool. Chill day. Chill Tuesday. I forgot the day for a second. Would I eat a fish if it had arms and legs? Listen, it gotta be cooked. If it's cooked, yeah, sure, I'll do it. It's still a fish. It's just got appendages that don't belong there. So yeah, I'll still eat it. That's right. That's right. Today was great. And of course I'm happy. I love your kisses, and I already know that. And I already know I'm gonna be getting more. Oh, I love you. I love you too. I love you too. Have a nice night. And you already know. You already know I'll be back tomorrow. So, yep, stay tuned for that. I haven't been getting super tired lately. I've been getting very good sleeps. So it's all good. But with that being said, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.